there's a new tactic that Blake Lively and her team are trying to use against Justin Baldoni, but I am going to give you in 4 minutes how this tactic is not going to work and how a simple research can prove that the people that are saying these negative comments could have prevented what they are saying in 30 seconds of research. Let's get into it. If you want some more short-term, real-time content, please go to the description below. Follow my Instagram and TikTok. That is where you're going to get real-time updates and short-form videos. Hit that subscribe button here for more detailed and long-form videos as well. All right, now let's get into it. So Blake Lively and her new CIA, yes, I said that, CIA alum crisis manager are working overtime to try to find an angle that they can work against Justin Baldoni. And they have found a couple employees that worked for Wayfair Studios that had something negative to say about Justin. But when you hear these statements, you're literally going to laugh at their new tactic of Justin being too positive. Just listen to this. And now I'm going to also show you how within a 30-second research, these employees, if they had such a big problem with this, could have prevented this the entire time by 30 seconds of research. Before getting the rest of it, remember everything is always alleged. Do your own research. I encourage everyone to always do their own research and don't take it from me. So these are all separate, anonymous. Also keep that in mind. These are anonymous employees of Wayfair Studios allegedly. The first one says it was constant positivity all the time. I would say toxic positivity. I literally had to look up the definition of toxic positivity because I have never heard those two words in the same sentence. And the definition of toxic positivity is the practice of denying or minimizing negative emotions, which can lead to unhealthy outcomes. It can happen in relationships, at work, and even with ourselves. Telling someone to be positive or think happy. Dismissing someone's concerns, saying it could be worse, or telling someone to toughen up or stop whining, or telling someone to be happy. All of these are technically considered toxic positivity. The same person continued to say, I'm always a little dubious of people who advertise themselves as disturbers of the status quo or quote unquote good people. It felt phony. So he was too positive that it felt phony to this person. But we're going to get into why he is so positive all the time, because it has to do with his religion, and that is where the simple research comes in. Someone else said something positive about Justin, saying he is highly creative and in tune with his spiritual side. That is going to be important. Remember that point. He has a heart for helping others. Working at Wayfair was one of the best times of my life. But the other person said there was an evangelizing aspect to the way Justin spoke about the faith that, in my opinion, felt personally inappropriate. Let's talk about this so-called faith of Justin's. Justin practices the faith Bahani, if I'm saying that correctly. I looked on Google to figure out how to say it, and I think it's Bahani. But Bahani is actually part of Wayfair's office culture, and I'm going to show you exactly how you could have found that, or they could have found that, in 30 seconds. But first, what is the foundation of that religion that would make it so positive, or make Justin want to be so positive? Well, according to Google, it encourages optimism, gratitude, and serves to others a way to promote positivity, meaning toxic positivity being overly positive, which is the basis of that religion. If you go to this site, which is Wayfair Foundation, which is a sister company of Wayfair Studios, which I'm going to show you how it's connected in a second, so there's no confusion, but it says a Bahani-inspired organization, Wayfair Foundation, funds and supports spiritual-rooted and justice-oriented nonprofits. We center our work on the power of universal participation to create a more hopeful, joyful, and just world. I'm going to play you this video here in just a second, and you're going to see that this very much seems like a Justin type of thing to say. But if you go to the Wayfair Foundation site, go to sister organizations, it is going to pull up Wayfair Studios, which is where these people that have submitted these anonymous reports about Justin, not even reports, statements about Justin. There were never any reports about this. But if they would have done the simple, minute research that was given to them, they would have found out that this was a Bahani-based company.
Wherever I See you. Thank you for coming by to see what lights, insight, and delight this invite might bring you. Uniting friends in service is our purpose. Consider this a revolutionary renaissance, passion and purpose deeper than surface. We go against believing optimism is worthless because a better world is worth it. The light of unity only shines bright when we are truly working together. With you, the Wayfarer Foundation would love to leave the world way better.
Now, like I just said, there were never any reports of any of this. This is all just now coming up coincidentally after they hired that CIA alum, from Blake's team to be their crisis PR manager. But Justin's spokesperson said there have never been any reported complaints regarding the workplace culture or any communicated issues regarding the platforms of its founders. If any guidance was ever provided to employees of how to conduct their written correspondence, it was to ensure that the activities of its employees remain professional and aligned with the ethos of the company, meaning the Bahani Religious is a Bahani founded company, and that is the foundation and belief of that company. Wayfarer believes the joy and positivity are the essence of good work, and they stand by that statement. So essentially, their new tactic and approach to this Justin Baldoni thing is he is too positive. Okay. So Blake Lively and her new CIA, yes, I said that, CIA alum crisis manager are working overtime to try to find an angle that they can work against Justin Baldoni. And they have found a couple employees that worked for Wayfarer Studios that had something negative to say. That is all. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow my Instagram and TikTok below in the description. And until next time, love you. Bye.